All right, this is Nick Millivoy here from Premier Guitar. I'm here at NAMM 2024 in Anaheim. You just heard Scott here at the Huss Dalton booth. We're talking with Brian about Huss Dalton's new electric guitars. Brian, what can you tell me about these?
Thanks for having us. And we're mostly known as an acoustic guitar company. We're going into year 30 here in 2025, so we're getting real close. Just started doing electrics in the last 2 years, or seriously in the last 2 years, started developing in 2018. Then the pandemic hit and kind of shoved things back as it did for everybody, but now we're back. So we've got two models right now, a single cutaway and a double cutaway. Doing, similar designs to what's out there, but with our own tweaks to them, using Lindy Fralin pickups, all solid mahogany bodies, one piece, best woods we can find, lightweight's important to us, things like that. Carved maple tops. We figured carved maple top is really difficult to do, so let's start hard, and in theory everything will get easier from here. I don't know, that's probably famous last words, but that was the theory. So we're really happy with how they're coming out. They sound great, they play great, they take us longer than acoustics because that's not our specialty, but we're really happy with how they're coming out when it's all said and done. So yeah, we're really pleased.
Yeah, great. And what's the pricing and availability of these?
So we're starting roughly around $5,000, depends, give or take a little, and then sky's the limit. We can always do more. Depends on your inlay choices, how much bling you want, what things like that. Like a gold top, like you saw in the intro, that adds a little bit. It's a lot more work, but yeah.
Are these mostly custom orders?
Yeah, almost everything's custom orders. We do dealer networked. I'd say half of them are sold in advance. The other half are made from store stock, but they don't hang around long, which is great. But that means it's also hard for people to see these and play them because there's just not that many in the world. I think we're up to about number 60 now. So in the last couple of years, we're probably making 25 to 30 a year. So it's a small part of what we do, but it's fun for us. It energizes us at the shop. It's something different. We like different things, and it's good.
If somebody wants one today, what are they looking at as far as wait times are concerned?
If you go to the end of the line, you're probably at a year and a half. There's always some wiggle room. You find a dealer that maybe has a slot or one coming in, you can get them a little earlier. But yeah, if you want everything completely custom, you're probably looking at a year and a half.
Okay. All right. Now we have we have something else we'd like to talk about, right?
Yeah. So a real big shift for us in the last decade, I would say, is international sales and how that's really helped. Barring a worldwide pandemic, which nobody saw coming, it was always a nice way to diversify. Of like, things are slow in the States, maybe they're picking up in Germany or whatever. So it's been a nice touch, and we've really partnered well with a lot of quality people out there. And we have one with us today here, Nezreen from Dubai. Art of Guitar is our newest, one of our newest dealers. Actually, they're just getting their initial orders coming in the next couple months. So we're excited to have them on board with us. So we'll bring her in now.
All right, hi Nezreen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How's NAMM been so far?
It's been awesome. Coming all the way from Dubai, 17 hours on the flight. It's definitely worth it. Yeah.
So I was just telling him we've done a lot of more international sales in the last 10 years, and it's been nice to diversify our markets because we don't understand cultures as well as the people that are living there, so I always find it fascinating to figure out like what sells in your countries, what's hot, who the market is. It's a totally different clientele base, and it energizes us to see that. So explain maybe a little bit about who your base is, what you see happening where you're from.
So the Middle East has always been known to be a market of wealth. So people think, we've got oil money, so we're buying fancy cars, really obnoxious Lamborghinis and all that, right? Expensive Rolexes, but it's really changing. The customer's becoming a lot more in tune with culture. They're investing a lot more in art, and this is a piece of art as well. So what's really nice is that also we used to see a lot of the big brand names. You want to mention who they are? It used to be much more targeted towards, I own one of those big brand names. Now we're seeing the long tail. And this is where Huss Dalton is, because they don't produce a lot of guitars per year at 200, but that's what people want. So I came from the luxury industry, and what sells is not the item that they produced 20, 30,000 of them. They want that one of 200, one of 10. So it's moved in that direction. We see that in China, we see it in Korea, we see it in the Middle East as well. And the Middle East is a growing market. 70% of our consumers are under the age of 29. So you don't see that in Europe. You don't see it in the US. You know, I mean, in the US, kids have become pets, right? So until we teach our pets how to play guitars, you're out of luck. But in the Middle East, the average family is 5 kids. So between the music academies and the high-end guitar stores, they go nice hand in hand. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's very different.
Very different and very exciting.
Yeah.
I just learned something too.
Yeah. How about that?
I like it.
All right. Well, I've been here talking with Huss Dalton at the Huss Dalton booth, talking with Brian and Nazreen. This is Nick Milivoy from Premier Guitar, and Scott's going to take it away.